never in my bathroom, so that's why the lighting is a bit funky, but I'm excited this morning. Day one, we are in my bathroom because we are doing my skincare first. To prepare your skin for makeup, always want to make sure your face is clean and moisturized. Even if you have oily skin, a lot of people with oily skin think that they don't need to moisturize, which in fact you are making your skin more oily by not moisturizing. So normalize your skin by using the moisturizer that's perfect for your skin type. So yeah, I have actually just started using the Aveeno Clear Complexion two-step system, and then I've incorporated a toner. I really like this witch hazel because it calms down your skin if you have any redness, and it also deep cleans even more than what your cleanser is going to do, so it makes your skin even more clean. So this is my sink. This is what you're hearing. So I just run the water on my fingertips, and I go in and I just do like a mini water bath on my skin. So once I get my skin wet, I'm going to go in with my Aveeno Clear Complexion Foaming Cleanser. And with my skincare, I only use facial cleansers and moisturizers that say hypoallergenic and non-comedogenic because my skin is a bit sensitive. So I put 2 pumps of it's actual foam, like hand soap, but it's not hand soap. Ooh, that was a wrong comparison. I'm not using hand soap on my face, but it's foaming up like those foaming hand soaps. And then I make sure that I focus more on areas that I do break out, that I'm more sensitive. So that's on my chin, so I do a little finger dance on my chin. And then right next to my nose, on my nose, and on my forehead. All right, once that's all foamed up, I'm going to rinse off my face. I can't see, so I don't even know if I'm looking at the camera. I'm thinking it's this way. So after I rinse off my face, I'm going to get a paper towel. That's what happens when you can't see. You knock over everything. Once I've gotten my face dry, I kind of fan it dry a bit because I don't get it completely like dry with the paper towel. I just want to damp up most of the water. I'm now going to go in with the witch hazel, and I'm going to put that on a cotton pad, and I'm going to run this across my forehead, next to my nose, on my nose, circle around my mouth both ways, then focus on my chin, and then go to my cheeks. Very last step, I'm going to moisturize with the Aveeno Clear Complexion Daily Moisturizer. I do 1 pump of that, and then I just moisturize my face. So we're finished with our skincare. Let's take a look at our skin. Real nice, real nice. So we're now going to make our way into the other room and get started with our brows. Yay! Oh wait, I gotta set up my lights. Hold on. What's up? One last thing that I forgot to say about my skincare is that I don't moisturize my lips. Now you can do that if it makes you feel better, but my theory, my crazy theory is that if I put moisturizer on my lips when I'm blending in my foundation, that petroleum that's in the lip product is going to go across my entire face. And that, in my mind, just makes me think I'm gonna break out. The next thing is that I was thinking whether or not I wanted to do my brows exactly like I did them in the photo, or if I want to do them how I do them now. It's the same shape of brow, it's just using different products. So I think I'm going to use what I like now. So the NYX Ash Brown Micro Brow Pencil is my absolute favorite eyebrow pencil, hands down. It's not a super like dried out eyebrow pencil. It's the perfect shade for my brows and my hair color. So I love it. I love everything about this eyebrow pencil. So the very first thing that I will do is I will brush my eyebrow hairs in the front upwards, like towards the ceiling. And this is just because it's the way I like for my brows to look in the front. But you can totally just brush your brow hairs all to the side. I just personally like to brush them up in the front. Then for the remainder of the brow, I will brush these to the side. So brush up in the front and then brush to the side. And you want to make sure that you brush your brow hairs before you start filling them in, because it's easier for the eyebrow pencil to glide on when the brow hairs are going in the same direction. So then I draw a line outlining my brows on the top. I don't like to go far above my natural brow line because I want my brows to be the same thickness of my real brows. So majority of the time when I'm doing my brows, I will do them in the same, like at the same time. So I'll draw on the top on both brows, and then draw on the bottom on both brows. On both brows. That's a tongue twister. I outlined the top over here, so I'm going to switch over to do that over here. And this is just so my brows can be as symmetrical as they can. So after I get the top of both brows outlined, I'm going to outline the bottom. And then do the same on the other brow. I'm going to swatch this on my hand for you guys because I know it can be kind of difficult to see in the store exactly how the eyebrow shade is supposed to be to look nice. So a shade kind of like this, and I don't know if my camera is making it more warm. It's actually a very ashy brown tone. It's in the shade Ash Brown, so the shade mimics the name. Alright, so after I fill in the bottom, then I'm going to fill in the center. And I'm using like light hand strokes because I don't want to like go ham and like darken up my brows to where it almost looks black, because you do not want black brows. Even if your hair is black, get the darkest brown that they have. Then I'm going to go in with a really light hand and draw a line on the bottom front of both brows. And then I'm going to start making very light-handed strokes in the front of my brow. So you remember in the beginning when I brushed up the front and brushed the side to the side? So now I'm just going to do the exact same thing with this brow pencil. So mimicking brow hairs going straight up on both brows. So you can stop right here and then just clean it up with concealer. However, I like to fill in the center. Recently, I've started liking to darken up my brows with a brow powder. Now you can totally use an eyeshadow. I'm using the Anastasia dark brown brow powder. So with this powder, I like to start light and then go dark. So I'm going to start with this light side of the brow powder, and I'm going to just intensify the front very slightly. Then I'm going to go in with the dark side, and this is just so we don't have any cross contamination. I mean, you can do dark first and then do light. I don't want this brush to still have some of that dark powder and then it be and I'm just going to kind of deepen up. Alright, so I'm finished filling in my brows. Now I want to clean up my brows with concealer. My favorite concealer to use underneath my brows is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Medium. And I like it because I like the shade of it and I like the consistency. And I take a flat e.l.f. brush. So I just dip it into the concealer, into the big part of the concealer, and then I kind of drag it onto my hand to lighten up the amount of products on my brush. I don't want a lot of product. So now I'm going to start at the arch of my brow and then drag it to the end and then kind of blend it downwards. Then I'm going to take whatever's still on the brush and clean up the front. And then I'm going to take my finger and just blend it out. So you can see the difference between this brow and this brow. Once I've cleaned it up with concealer, it just looks neater. And I do not clean up the top of my brows with concealer because I think it makes it look less natural. And day 1 of Taylor Your Makeup week has come to an end. I know, I'm so sad. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for day 2 of Taylor Your Makeup week. We will be doing our foundation routine. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.